Hey guys, welcome back to another video here. So today I'm gonna be telling you why is Serperior one of the best Great League Pokemons out there. So we're gonna pair it with the Registeel and Sableye. So Registeel on the lead versus a Serperior. So this is a very positive matchup because Serperior does not have the moveset to take down a Registeel, but absolutely it can put a lot of work with the Frenzy Plant. Even though it's not very effective, it adds up, right? So Zap Cannon is resisted, so we're gonna go for the Focus Blast and hope that we get the shield, and they decide to let it go, which is nice. So we're gonna be building to another Focus Blast here, hoping to get the first shield of the game or taking the Superior down. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So they swap onto the Dusclops, and we really make a really good call here, holding the energy and throwing the Zap Cannon, getting the first shield. Now, I really don't know the moveset of Dusclops here, since I guess it's a Shadow Dusclops too. Shadow or normal? No, it's a normal Dusclops, so absolutely it's not purified, so it's not gonna be having return. But it had Poltergeist. Come on. Are you freaking kidding me right now? And the Serperior is gonna come down and have a nice little farm down. I can't come in with my Serperior because they have a lot of energy loaded, so I need to come in with my Registeel and soak all the energy from the Serperior. Even though it's a Frenzy Plant or Aerial Ace, I decide to give up a shield on the Frenzy Plant, and now I decide to swap into the Serperior to catch the Frenzy Plant, but unfortunately for me, I couldn't able to. So now I need to double shield my Registeel because they were shielding, and in the back it's a, when Stunfisk, and it's game over. Opponent knows it and he surrenders straight away. So really good first game there. So Serperior, because of the rise of the Medicham, even the Gligar, or even the Unovan Stunfisk. So Galarian Stunfisk and another Steel type Pokemons are gone now these days. So Serperior having access to that buffed move of Aerial Ace makes it really better. So do give it a try. So Registeel once again on the lead versus Golisopod this time. It's a slightly tough matchup because Golisopod does really well against my whole team because of the water bug typing, liquidation for neutral, and even it has also got access to Aerial Ace, once again a really wonderful Pokemon, and they made a beautiful catch onto the Carbink. And this is a situation now for me, because Carbink just tanks all the energy because Foul Play and Return both are resisted because of the rock typing and fairy typing there, especially on the Carbink. So Serperior here is gonna had a good time if I had locked it with the Serperior once again. So, but Sableye is chunking the health of this Carbink pretty good. So, but they have Moonblast ready to go. But they went for the Rock Slide, so it does give me an extra foul play to throw, which makes the Carbink relatively low. But I think this was a misplay. I should have just let the Sableye go down instead of taking the or letting them get to another charge move, because I could have come in with my Registeel and had a nice little farm down, because now I will be not having enough energy for that goalie support, which is going to come through once again. So very tough game. Still liquidation, it's a neutral damage, but still it hits like a truck. So two liquidations with the add up shadow claw damage will absolutely take down my Registeel, and goalie support is looking very comfortable, and in the back it's a Golbat, so it's relatively game over, I guess. So goalie support and Golbat core breaking my team here. I think for you guys, if there is no Registeel, for an example with you guys, so you can try a Steelix out there or even a Galarian Stunfisk. It does well. Registeel, the only problem is you cannot have back-to-back moves because they use only very very high charge moves, and the fast move pressure is not there when it comes to Registeel because lock-on actually does nothing. So that's some disadvantage, but still it's a really nice Pokemon to have in your roster, and it's been there for, I guess, 1.5 year, 4 5 seasons. So we have a Shadow Venusaur on the lead now. This thing is a monster. I told you there is a lot of rays in the grass type Pokemons like Serperior, Venusaur. So because of uh, the Mud Boys, the Quagsires is not there, Swampert is not there. So um, and Frenzy Plant hits neutral for the Gligar, Medicham, everything. So that's the reason why it is pretty good. So we draw out an Alolan, Alolan Ninetales, not Charm variant, but Powder Snow. But if the return lands, we're gonna have a nice little time. 8 lands, boom. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god. So now Weather Ball is going to come through. I thought it was a dazzling gleam. So Sableye was able to take me the mid-game matchup, and we draw the Venusaur once again. So now this is a really interesting call because I decided to shield the Frenzy Plant because I need to put some pressure on this Venusaur because that's the whole point, right? Because Venusaur is a really nice Pokemon and they can't farm me down, unfortunately. And my opponent has a really good charge move timing there because they just throw the Frenzy Plant because before I could get to it. So Serperior is going to come in and they make another beautiful swap onto the Swampert. But this is actually game over for my opponent because now I will be able to farm down easily with Vine Whip. Look at the damage it's doing. And the Swampert couldn't get to the Sludge Wave, unfortunately, in time. And now I'm going to throw the Aerial Ace, which is going to seal the fate of this Venusaur. It's a good play by my opponent, but just not good because Serperior against the Swampert is not a good match. So Serperior in the older videos, if you had seen, I was using Hundo Serperior because I didn't had a good PvP IV1, but I did catch a Snivy in the wild somewhere, so it's pretty decent than the Hundo. So I like Charge TMD for the Frenzy Plant, so it's doing good. So Sableye, I'm gonna come in with the Sableye straight away onto the Medicham. We actually draw a Charizard now. Charizard is pretty squishy in the Great League because of 1,500. So it's good in the Ultra League, but not in the Great League, I would say. But still, really strong Pokemon to have in your roster. I'm going to shield the Blashburn, and I'm going to overform a little bit and then go for the foul play because I want shields from my opponent. And if he needs to give me switch, he needs to shield. And I'm the one who's going to double shield, even though if it's a Dragon Claw, there's no way that they're going to get. But I decided to no shield, and it was a Dragon Claw, and we still get to the foul play. This is a terrible IV Sableye, but still it does the work all the time. So we were able to take the switch advantage back because now my Serperior is looking really good to come in, boom some of those with some aerial aces, and in the back it's a Greedent, and this is a good game because there's not a lot that they can do here in this situation. Greedent, being a normal type, takes an unbelievable damage from the Focus Blast. And this Focus Blast is about to land on the face of the Registeel. Oh man, that is so good to see. Satisfying when Registeel hits you, right? So I'm gonna get a nice little chunk of form down here, but we got a defense drop too, which is ideally not good. My only hope is to get to the Sap Cannon in time. We do get it. So Registeel, we did not even need Serperior because Registeel was enough to close this game for us. Because now Serperior can easily tank and Ice Punch if they had thrown, but we get to the Aerial Ace in time. So it was a really easy game. So this team is not spicy. It's not like beyond meta at the same time. It's a very good performing consistent team as long as you have the right alignment to it. So there's not a lot of like flyers, the Noctowl, Altaria. So that's the reason why these grass Pokemons are shining in this Metasurfa. So Palace, I've never seen this one in ages. Not in ages, I've never seen one in the PvP at all. So we draw an Alolan Sandslash, which is actually a threat for my Serperior as well as a Registeel. So we need to take this Sandslash out as soon as possible because Palosand, if I'm not wrong, I actually watched a couple of videos and I was researching about its moveset. I know it got access to Earth Power and Shadow Ball. Like in this game, I saw it. So really cool moveset. I need to give it a try, but unfortunately, I don't have one right now. If I have it, I'm gonna post a video of it soon. But let us see how it's gonna perform. And can't just tell it. So we outpaced the Alolan Sandslash there, and in the back it's a Ferrothorn. Now it's a really good game because I'm gonna be able to align my Serperior onto the Palosand because it takes a lot of super effective damage because of the ground typing there. So Ferrothorn is gonna go ahead and throw the Power Whip. I'm gonna be coming in with the Registeel here, so I know they're gonna swap into the Palosand. And we're gonna lock it down with the Serperior. I don't know why am I waiting that much here. I know Zap Cannon is not at all effective, and they also got Scorching Sands. I don't know why I was even going for the Zap Cannon. Hindsight, seeing this clip. So we're gonna go straight away onto the Serperior. Attack fell, but still Shadow Ball is really nice. Nuke move lands for a good chunk of damage. I'm gonna throw the Aerial Ace. Hope it is enough to KO this Palossand. I know it's quite classy. Yes, beautiful. And now it's just game over because Ferrothorn, Thunder, Power Whip. Nah, you're not got it, man. So Aerial Ace is about to take it down. So hindsight seeing, I should have come in a lot early with the Serperior instead of going for the Zap Cannon, or else I should have built it to the Zap Cannon here. So yes, build it to the Zap Cannon, then swap and Focus Blasted the Ferrothorn. So I could have played it many different ways, but still, what important is we were able to win that game. If I was able to losing that, a lot of hate in the comments. So hopping on the next one, we have Registeel on the lead versus Buzzball. Once again, we need to hop into the Sableye straight away. Losing a lot of leads with Registeel today was really annoying, At least once in a while, you need to have a really good lead. So, Lunge is going to come through. Attack drop. We once again draw it and a loaded Sand Slash, which is really great. So, Foul Place is going to come through, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up to 2 and throw. And last time we had 2-2 shield situations, but here we're not having that. So we have 1-2 shield situations. Now this is tough when you are having 1-2 shield situations. You need to always take out the hard counters, and my Sableye here is in a very tough spot because they also opted to shield twice, and now I'm in such a dicey situation because Registeel, if I could be able to come in with a Registeel, but I thought I could get to the Frenzy Plant before the Sand Slash. But what we did is, I wanted to catch the Ice Punch onto the Registeel, and we once again draw out the Buzzwole. And my only hope is that this Buzzwole should not have superpower, but it has superpower, and it takes out my Registeel. I know Aerial Ace in this situation could have one-shotted the Buzzwole, but I don't know why I went for the CMP type once again. Not throwing the charge move at the right time really paid off this game. So, my opponent capitalizes on this because there's not a lot now that I could do. And even though there's a Gligar in the back, we actually should have took that game if I had thrown the Aerial Ace a lot more early. And now because of the Lunge's debuff, the Frenzy Plant is doing a lot less damage. See, we could have easily won this game. But that was a mistake on throwing with the CMP tie against the Buzzwole. But still, we didn't give up. And I think there was a slight win con there. Double Frenzy Plant the Gligar and just take it out. Hindsight, a good game. So we have Medicham once again losing the lead. Sableye coming in. This time we do draw the Lickitung. Now, what's cool about a Lickitung is it's bulky. It's a pretty annoying Pokemon. I hate bulks in the Great League or the Ultra League because it just takes a lot of effort to take it down, and it's pretty annoying as well when they start even shielding that. Especially like a Steelix is in front of you and it just applies 4 breaking swipes on you, and it's ridiculously out of control. So I'm going to be throwing this returns, and now I know this Body Slam might take my Sableye off, but all I want is proper alignment, but still I'm going to let it go. I'm going to come in with the Registeel and Focus Blast this Lickitung down to the earth. That's my call, but they will be able to get to a Body Slam or a Power Whip subsequently, I guess. We're going to see that. Body Slam is going to come through, but Registeel, it's made of steel. It's not going to be that easy to take it down from a Lickitung. Focus Blast is going to come through, and boom, Lickitung goes down. So Serperior is going to come in. Once again, Aerial Ace. I think it should do enough. Yep. 50% down already on the Medicham, but now we need to start giving up shields because Ice Punch or Psychic, it's going to hurt. Even though we are just a monotyping there, but they also have shields, if I'm not wrong, and I was not able to time it to excellent, but anyways, we got the shield. But I guess Psychic is enough to take me down here. And they had Dynamic Punch. And that Dynamic Punch was just enough to actually get me back. This is so cruel, man. I think Ice Punch and Psychic, we would have got to another Release, took down the Medicham, but what the heck? A Medicham and a Lickitung just swept my team here. So, I'm going to see you in the next video. Do try this team. See ya.